Okay, so for number 5, okay, number 5, you have to use the given information. So we know that xz is 12. That's a chord. And uv is a segment here. That's u to v. That's the 8. xz, sorry, that right here, that's the chord right there. And it says wy is the diameter. This is important because the diameter always bisects a chord. So since I know that chord is 12, that means each piece is 6. And they wanted you to find the length of the radius. Okay, find the radius. That means you have to draw the radius. So we're going to draw it from u to x. So you had to, whenever you have to find the length of a radius, when given a chord, you need to make a right triangle. Then use Pythagorean theorem. So because I have 8 here and 6, the radius is my hypotenuse. So basically all I'm doing is a squared plus b squared equals c squared, which means 8 squared plus 6 squared equals my radius squared. So 64, 36, radius squared, 100, radius squared, but then take the square root. Okay, so my answer was D here. Here, I'm going to use some problem solving. GI, that is a diameter. I'm hoping you saw that. So they want you to find HK. Okay, if I go from HK, that's a radius. Well, that's going to be half the diameter. So automatically, I'm taking that 15 divided by 2, 7.5. So automatically B and C are gone. Then they also want us to find the measure of GKI. So I'm going to show that. GKI. The vertex is on the circle. So it is half the arc. When it's on the circle, half the arc. Well, the arc that they're talking about is that half circle, 180. Well, what's half of 180? 90. It's always going to be half a semicircle. So that was A. And then most of you did a real good job of, so you added your 263 and your 51, and you got 314. And then most of you said 360 because you knew the whole circle was 360 minus 314, and you got to 46, which is correct, but that 46 is just the arc. The question is asking you to find the angle NCK. Did the two colors? So again, the vertex is on the circle, so you forgot the second step. You have to take half. So that is 23. And then for this one, you have to remember if it's outside, okay, if it's an exterior angle, it's half the difference of the arcs. And most of you missed this because you forgot to use this arc here. I'm going to make that Y. This is my angle. 36 is half the difference of our arcs. 114 minus Y. Well, that means we have to multiply it by 2 first to get rid of that 1/2. So we get 72 equals 114 minus Y. Subtract the 114. Negative 42 equals negative Y, which means 42 is Y. But they want the angle, and that angle is half of that. So the answer was D. All right, thanks for that. Go to the next slide for the second part, the back part.